finished Lord of Shadows. I finished Lord of Shadows. I finished. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I've just been struggling with this book so much because I didn't want it to end, and I sort of wanted it to end because I wanted to talk to you about it, and then I just sort of ended up not reading it. It was horrible, but I've finished it now, in case you didn't get that. If you haven't read it, then please pause this video now or leave this video, because I will be spoiling you like crazy. And when you've read it, you can come back, watch the video, and we'll talk about it together. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Just let me know in the comments below if you liked it, and yeah, you know, we can talk about Lord of Shadows together. Okay, number one. I still have some notes here because I need them. This is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. It is the second book in the Dark Artifices, but you already know this information, but still. Can we just talk about the cover for a minute? Because the cover is bleeding gorgeous, and look, you've got the London skyline there. It's so pretty, and I'm still not sure who that is. I'm guessing Julian, but I'm not sure. So if you know, then please tell me, because I don't know who it is. First thought, Mark is so funny when he's talking about the fish. He was like, oh, I was gonna name it Magnus because his scales are sparkly. I was like, yes! I think that Magnus would appreciate that a lot though. I think he would be quite happy to hear that. I thought it was so funny. And I am actually serious about this one because it was the first thing that I seriously reacted to in this book. The second was, yes, Emma, tell us more about Julian's hotness, because damn. And can I just say, Perfect Diego is perfectly annoying. And so far as page 48, I was like, okay, there's gonna be such a rebellion going on here. I really don't get why Mark is okay with dating Emma. I mean, I get that he doesn't know about all this stuff, and he was like, sure, let's fake date, but then not fake date, let's try it for reals. And I mean, it makes no sense because he wants Christina, but he sort of low-key wants to still date Kieran. So I'm like, where are you going with this dating Emma thing? Jace proposed to Clary, oh my god! And she said no? Jace is like, and he's like okay with it as well, which is weird because he's just like, when it comes to Clary, he's just like, oh my god, she likes me. No, she doesn't, she hates me. How can he be okay with this? I don't know, maybe he's matured. Not likely. What do you mean Clary's gonna die? She can't die. Don't poke me with any of your weird little magic wands, he said. Kid is like the funniest. He's a classic hair nail. So, as we suspected, Ty is autistic, which is amazing. I love that Cassandra Clare always like manages to represent every like minority or whatever you call it. I think it's fabulous and I love it, and I just want to take my hat off for that. Because yes, there's more Malik in this book. I'm so happy. I'm so in love with like the Lightwood Bane family. It's so crazy. I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy, and there's more Malik coming, and I'm so happy about that because Malik is like OTP like crazy, and oh my god, I just love them so much, and their boys are so cute. I defy you, Shadowhunters, he thought, popping another cookie into his mouth. I mock you with my sugar cravings. This is like some Simon level funny, okay? This is, I'm liking you more and more, Kit. I love it. What's that? A fiance? Perfect Diego doesn't seem so perfect anymore. Well, we knew that Zara wasn't gonna be like good news or anything, but she needs to chill out. Somebody needs to slap her. And if she's gonna like dump all over my ships, she's got another thing coming. As soon as Ty was like sleeping outside of Kit's door, I was like shipping that. And when Ty sat on Kit for like running away, I was like, ahoy mates, your captain has arrived. I am ruined, Julian traced on Emma's back. Just kiss and forget about the parasite curse, okay? And I mean, these centurions can suck it. Half-breed? Seriously? Arthur doesn't get nearly enough credit. I feel for him so much. He's like so sick and he like drops everything to go and live with the Blackthorns, and I just feel like he's so ill and he can't do anything about it really, and he sacrifices everything to be with those kids. It's so heartbreaking, and like all of them sort of, they don't hate him, but they're like, So I feel like he's so lonely and I hate it and I feel for him so much. I thought the water path thing when they go to Fairy was like really cool. I thought that they were just gonna hitch a ride with all those like the Wild Hunt or something, but the water path was a really cool idea. I thought it was really good, very well written, and that thing that they met, I can't remember what its name was now, but something with a P. I thought that was really cool as well. Livy and Kit? I did not see that one coming. Yes, Christina and Mark sitting in a tree, and she blew it. Just killed her dad. I don't understand how that's going on. I mean, my head is exploding right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how this happened, and it must be some kind of fairy because this is just weird. Well, we all knew that Malcolm was gonna show up like Bad Penny, but ew. I don't even know who I ship anymore. Mark and Christina, or Kieran and Mark, or Kieran and Christina. Or Kit really is like mini Jace. I don't need no help. Yes you do. Shut up. Okay, so when Arthur didn't go through the portal to London, we knew that something horrible was going to happen, and he sacrificed himself, and that was really sad. Like I said before, I don't think that he got as much credit as he deserved, and I'm sorry about if you hear like the rain outside. It's crazy weather here in Sweden. Okay, so when they went with the Nene or Nini or whatever her name is, Nene, I'm gonna call her Nene because that's how it felt in my head. When they went with Nene under the hill, all I could picture was a hobbit hole. I was like, when is Bilbo gonna show up? Okay, so I knew that Annabelle was gonna be evil and be trouble and everything ever since the epilogue of Lady Midnight. I didn't think that she was gonna kill Malcolm. I thought that they were gonna be evil together. Oh well. Okay, so the Seelie Queen is depressed. Move on! Sebastian, really? You deserve it anyway. The London Institute, described by Kit, is the most amazing thing ever. And all the like connections to the Infernal Devices are like so funny. All the books are inscribed by some idiot named Will H. I'm like, yes! Remember, Mark is in charge. Does he know that? Said Livy. Julian saw Mark in the crowd on the steps. He was standing with his hands behind his back, exchanging a mistrustful look with a carved stone gnome. Your pretense does not fool me, gnome, he muttered. My eye will be upon you. Julian sighed. Just do what he says. Mark, your fate is showing. The Titanic conversation between Emma and Julian was so funny. I was like, I had seasonal allergies. Okay, Julian. Okay, Julian. I swear I've seen it in the movies, Kit said. Or maybe on TV. Who would ever want movies or TV when there are books? Said Ty with disdain. Okay, Ty is like my freaking spirit animal right now, okay? That was just like the best line ever. I know that Annabelle was tortured and stuff like 200 years ago, but still, I mean, the backwards minds of simple-minded people who are in the clave is just... It's horrible, and I can't even like talk about it. It upsets me so much, and they're still like this. Have you not learned anything in 200 years? Warlocks date shadow hunters. Get over it. So when Magnus Bane saves the kids from Barnabas Hale, I'm like, yes, Magnus, and he gets all like protective over Livy because she's like 15 years old. He's like, you disgust me, peasants, you know? And like, oh, you're so hot right now. And Kit is like so cute. He's like, Mr. Bean. Oh, he's so cute. And I thought that Ty would be really angry with Kit for bringing them to the Shadowhunter market and getting Livy almost killed, or like Julian would freak out and like yell at him and stuff, but they were like totally fine. I thought that was gonna be like a breaking point where Kit was like, okay, I'm done with this shit, I'm leaving now, and yeah, you know, but that didn't happen, so happy me. Okay, so Malik bickering about the kids is the cutest thing I have ever read since the beginning of time. I'm like, oh my god, it was so cute. I died, I literally died. And the scene when Kit hugged Ty on the roof, that was like so captivating for me. I thought that it was brilliant writing, and it gave us more information of like how to help autistic kids as well, or well, autistics, like, I don't think it matters what age they are anyway, but you get the point. I thought it was very, very good to include something like that in the books. Okay, serious note here, but still, you get it. I was really captivated by that scene, and good job, Cassandra Clare. Wynne and Diana. I don't know, I didn't think that anything more was gonna come from that, but still, I'm finding myself kind of shipping it. Dianin, Gwiniana. And by the way, the pajama thing, he was like, are you expecting other company? She's just like, it was a nice pajama. So funny. Oh yes, and Malik sharing that look between like deciding on how Mark's and Kieran's relationship, like what they were to each other. That was like so funny. That was like, it reminded me of that picture, you know, from the wedding when they're like, Malik judging you together. It was so funny. That was all I could see in my head. It was so funny. How can the blight be in Idris? That's what I want to know. I thought it was just going to be like in Fairy, but apparently not. That's kind of freaking me out, and that means that they're gonna attack Idris, I think. Like, all the fairies are gonna attack Idris, and the Shadowhunters will not have any powers. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if we can trust this Jamie kid. I mean, him with Drusilla is a bad idea. Yes, and the cottage scene with Emma and Jules, I was like, woo, okay. But apparently there's like this unedited version of this on Tumblr, I think. I saw something about it, but if you're interested, then go check that out. And Julian comparing Kieran to a decorative plant, I was like literally laughing out loud. That was so funny. So, Emma offed one of the riders of Manon. I'm thinking parabatized sexual frustration, or is it Cortana that did it? Because Julian didn't manage to off one, so I'm thinking it's more Cortana. Hopefully we'll get more information about that in the next book, because I am seriously excited to read about that. Okay, Julian, you need to chill. I get that you want to be with Emma, but threatening to end all of the parabatize is... that is kind of taking it too far. Magnus is bisexual. Jace is heterosexual. Alec is homosexual. Julian is emisexual. Agnes, you get that little bedazzled ass of yours to the Spiral Labyrinth right now. How dare you not go check it out before, because if you're losing your powers, then I'm gonna die. Alec raging on Sarah was like the best scene in the entire book. I was like, yes, you go, Alec. I mean, it represents so many conversations and situations where people in the LBGT community are struggling with having to sort of, I don't know, stand up for their, not life choices, but for their sexuality. I don't get it. I just let them be. It's not like, I'm a heterosexual. I've never had to be in a situation where I've had to explain my sexuality to anyone, and I don't think it's fair that we, or well, I don't do that, but any other people demand an explanation to why they are as they are, and you brought it on yourself. It's just like the lamest excuse ever, and I don't think it's fair to anyone. So if you've done that, or you've seen anyone do that, then please intervene, stop yourself or someone else from doing that, because it's stupid and it's horrible and it hurts people's feelings. So think about something in your own life, just butt out of everyone else's. Robert Lightwood, rest in peace, was killed by Annabelle Blackthorne, which I was like, okay, she is gonna snap. I knew that was gonna come, but still, I was like, nah, this is not good. This is horrible. And Alec was there. He saw this. Well, he didn't really see it like that, but he saw it and he was like standing there. He was like, Dad, please, Dad. And I was like, no. And Annabelle just snapped. I was like, we knew this was gonna happen, but I didn't think it was gonna escalate that much. It's like it was all the cohort's fault. It had really nothing to do with anybody else than the cohort, and they were just evil. They were basically evil. They made her snap, and they saw that she was unstable, and they just took that to their advantage. If they hadn't caused her to panic, she wouldn't have cracked. So it's the cohort's fault. And I sort of feel for Annabelle because she's been through so much. Okay, forget about what I said about Annabelle just now, because she just killed Livy, and that is unforgivable. Annabelle, you brought this one on yourself. It was like, if it was just Robert Lightwood, then I would kind of, well, just Robert Lightwood, no, but you get my point. If you just killed a 15-year-old. Are you happy now? Are you? Stupid. Her death was like so heartbreaking. I was like bawling my eyes out at this point. It was so horrible, and I just can't imagine what's gonna happen when when Ty wakes up from his like unconscious trip or whatever. I just can't imagine how Ty is gonna react. I am totally not looking forward to reading that. Okay, so my last thought, the 50th thought. Okay. Annabelle and the Unseelie King. How is that gonna work? Are they gonna be like partners, or is he just kidnapping her, or what's going on? Because she was like, no way Jose going like to the Unseelie King and giving him the black book, the black volume and all that. But now that she's snapped, we don't know where she stands. So, partners, or has he kidnapped her? And didn't she know his real name? So that's gonna maybe level the playing field a bit. Those were my 50 thoughts while reading Lord of Shadows, and let me tell you, it was quite crazy and quite difficult to keep it to just 50 thoughts. But I think I did it quite well. I loved reading this book. It gave me so many like heartbreaks and so many feels. It was just so good. I loved it, although I kind of hated some parts of it as well. So yeah, all in all, I did like it, but still, why do you give us so much heartache, Cassandra Clare? Why? Can't you just let us be happy for once? Maybe just a little bit? Okay, so anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I'll see you soon. Stay tuned for more craziness.